All right, all right. Hello, everybody. How are you doing today? It's your girl, Michelle Kanan, the Have It All Queen. Hi. I feel like I'm singing this whole, this whole introduction. Oh, welcome. It's Turn On Tuesday. I'm so glad that you're here. And let's take a moment to take a deep breath together, to roll our shoulders back, to shake our tatas. You know how we do. And just in case you don't, I'm going to clue you in on all of the things because I go live every Tuesday, right? It's Turn On Tuesday to share a training for how you can absolutely have it all with your man, your business, your money, even motherhood for you mamas out there. And today I'm going to share some real talk with you on why talking. I'm going to share some real talk on why talking isn't working when it comes to making things better with the man in your life. Okay. So if you're watching, say hi, let me know that you're here. If you're catching the replay, just do hashtag replay and stay tuned because I'm sharing a special gift that I want you to have. Okay. So this video is for you if you've ever felt frustrated having to explain to your man why he doesn't understand you, or why he's not giving you what you need, or how he let you down, or how, he said he listened, but he didn't listen and he didn't do the thing and like blah, 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 blah. Right. And can you tell I've had this conversation with my husband before? and and sometimes, right, if you're watching, like it feels like you had this conversation. You had this conversation multiple times. You thought you talked it out. You thought you came to an agreement. Why doesn't he get it? Why isn't he doing what he said he was going to do? Why aren't things different? Okay. And I'm here to show you how easy it can be to have a relationship where you always feel heard, and also honestly where you feel totally spoiled by your man and also the universe, because what I'm teaching you about your relationship with men and the masculine also relates back to getting what you need in honestly every aspect of your life, including your business, including your money, including how you mother, your relationship with others, your relationship with yourself. That's how important this is. Okay. But before I get started, I just wanted to introduce myself for those of you who don't know. Hi. Hi. My name is Michelle Kanan, and I'm also known as the Have It All Queen. I'm the founder of the Embodied Satisfaction Method and also the legendary Goddess Wife School. And what I do is I help driven, successful, independent, powerful women who are working hard to have it all, right? We want to have it all, the things, actually enjoy our lives by becoming unapologetic about your deepest desires, embodying your juicy as fuck goddess energy. And that's your unique goddess blueprint. That's not like what you see of like pictures of like women in sundresses in the field. No, not like that. Your unique goddess energy, and also activating your relationship in order to make it a divine partnership where you and your man are deeply connected and you're totally in sync as you build a pleasure-based, successful life of freedom, fun, wealth, and all of your dreams coming true together. None of this BS about the more successful you get or the longer you are with your partner, the more you grow apart. Hell no. Okay. You get to be that couple that everyone is like, how do they do it? How are they so touchy feely? And how are they making all this money and growing their business and living in this amazing way and getting closer together? I'm here to share all of the secrets about how that's possible. Okay. And remember, because y'all know that I love instant gratification, I want you to drop the word vibes in the comments below, or you can just DM me the word vibes, because I want to gift you my juicy as fuck rekindle your honeymoon vibes mini activation program. It's worth $222. But I really want you to have it right now because it can be this easy to jumpstart your energy and flow and fun with your man like today, right? So whether things are good and you just want them to be better, or whether you feel like something's been missing, or maybe even if it feels like your relationship is kind of like a heavy weight, you definitely want to type vibes or DM me vibes so that I can get you this activation so that you can feel like a total pleasure goddess, right? You always know what you want and you always get it easily because you're deeply connected to and supported by your man. He's a fucking king. He's always stepping up to meet you, and you guys are co creating the life of your dreams together. Does that sound good? Awesome. Let me know if you guys are here. Hi. Oh my God, it's so good to see everybody. Yes, vibes. Yes. And I'm seeing Fabian saying, this is so true too many times. And then it's like, okay, whatever, never mind. No, we're not doing that anymore. No more, never mind. I'm going to be telling you the secret today, right now. This is so exciting. I'm so glad that you're here. Also, before I get into it, if you have a bestie who needs to watch this video, maybe she's having some issues with her man, or if you guys are like gossiping about your husbands or your boyfriends and like having communication stuff, or if you just want things to feel easy, share this video with a friend, tag her right now or send her the link. Like, let's give all the women this information because we're working so hard to have everything that we want, right? Why are we going to let our relationships feel heavy and feel like dead weights or feel like that we're stuck in that part of our lives? Like, remember, just in case you didn't know, if things aren't great in your relationship, it doesn't matter how good you're doing in your business. It doesn't matter how much you're crushing it out in the world, because it always is going to feel like, oh, why is this so hard? And I want it to be so easy. And so I'm sharing with you the stuff that we never learned growing up, that our moms never taught us, our grandmas never taught us, that the media never taught us. Okay, so let's get into it. Here's how you get to stop having the same repetitive, annoying relationship conversations over and over again with no changes. Okay. What I'm going to share with you is my genius way to talk to your partner. I'm going like this because it's so much more fun, right? How annoying is it to have that conversation? To communicate with your partner so that he always wants to be a better man for you, right? Like, and why explaining that you're frustrated, and this is what women do all the time. Raise your hand, right? Or leave a comment. You know, this is you. It used to be me too. Why explaining that you're frustrated just doesn't work, and what to do instead that makes him receptive to your feedback and open to doing better. And if you're sick of having this same relationship conversation and you feel like, okay, maybe the conversation is good, but there aren't any changes, I'm going to share my simple thing to do to never, ever, ever repeat yourself again. And if you're here because you want your man to feel like a hero and like a king, this is how you're going to change your dynamic so that he's showing up for you in all the ways. Okay. And I've seen this again and again and again. I've seen this honestly with myself because everything that I live and I learn, I share with my clients and I'm sharing here with you. And I've seen it with so many powerful women that like we were taught, right? Like to know what we want and get it, and to speak up if we want more, and to like demand what we desire, and like to fight for our rights. Like we were taught all of that. And all of that is 100% accurate and 100% necessary. We need those skills. We need to know how to be able to do that in many different circumstances, right? In many different places, especially in our businesses or negotiation, or with like jerks out there, or with the people that we don't know, right? But we're trying to use those tactics and that energy in our relationships, and it's not working. Okay, now if it is working, cool. Maybe this video isn't for you. Or maybe it's working because your man is like listening to you, but it makes you feel like you don't really respect him, or you're not as attracted to him, or it's not as sexy with you guys anymore. And if that's going on with you, you also want to stay tuned here because there's a real reason why, and I'm going to break it down for you today. Okay. It doesn't work. Getting frustrated doesn't work. Repeating over and over the same words doesn't work. Explaining in detail what you need and how you need it to be doesn't work, because if it did, you wouldn't be having the same conversation, right? He'd be doing the things, he'd be showing up different. Like light bulbs would be going off all the time, and you guys would be in like constant evolution or constant bliss or constant harmony. Let's first agree. I know it might be hard because we love to win, but let's just agree that it's not working, because if it was working, it would be working, and it's not. Okay, so knowing that it's not working, we have to do something different. Okay, and here's the thing, I know this is crazy because so many of us have learned that like men and women are exactly the same, and so we judge our partners or we interpret their actions based on how we see the world or how things work for us or her or how our minds work. But most men are way different. Most of the clients that I work with, almost all of them, your man is totally different. And what you're doing to try to get him to change or to listen that might work for you, it just doesn't work for him. Right. And so those times when you're like, are you listening to me? Can you hear me? A lot of times he can't. Right? And it's not because he doesn't love you, and it's not because he's an asshole, and it's not because like he wants to piss you off, although your mind, right, when you're triggered might be telling you all that fucked up stuff, which is part of contributing to why the dynamic isn't working, right? Like he actually wants to be your hero, right? Like men, masculine men are on a hero's journey, or they want to be on that hero's journey. Like he wants to fulfill the mission, right? That's why men love video games so much. They have a clear mission, they have something exciting that they want to do, and they like go for it, and they know when they win and they know when they conquer. And so many women, we might belittle that, but it's a real thing. It's a real thing to understand about how men's brains work and how their motivation works. And we're not tapping into that. And then we're getting frustrated when our tactics don't work, right? Women, we love to talk things out, right? That's why I'm having a talk with you about why talking doesn't work, because we could like to explain things and analyze things and talk it through and understand all the things. Men are different. Your man is different, and he wants to fulfill you, right? Like in the same way that he loves to get you off because he fulfilled that mission and he knew he did a good job. Like, but a lot of times we don't know how to help him fulfill that mission. And we're using tactics and we're using energy that actually pushes him away and makes him not want to listen and makes him not want to get close and makes him feel like he can't get anything right. And so then he does things like try to exit the conversation or pull away or get cold or get angry with you or whatever, because he is doing what he needs to do to take care of himself, just like you're doing what you need to do to take care of yourself. Are you guys following me? Does this make sense? You're like, okay, great, that's great, but how do I get him to do what I want him to do? How do I get out of this cycle of feeling like he's not listening, of not giving me what I need? Okay, and this is exactly what I teach my clients here, right? Because what's going on with my clients now, what's going on with me, is we're at this place where we can just think things, and then our husbands or our boyfriends will just like respond like with inspiration. Like at this point, me and my husband have this joke, like get out of my brain, because I'll just like want something. And a couple minutes later, he'll find me or he'll text me or he'll be like, I have a surprise for you. And he'll do those things. He'll surprise me with a gift or he'll plan something or he'll put on a song because he knows that like I want to move my body or something like that. Like that's how connected we are. That's how receptive your man can be. But it only happens when you learn how to do something different energetically inside of you. And it's something that you get to do for you. Okay. Now, because for those of you that are like, why do I have to be the one to change? Why do I have to be the one that's different? Here's the thing, you don't have to, but you have an opportunity. It's so good. You have an opportunity to embody your unique goddess blueprint energy and to stop using frustrating tactics, to stop fucking talking and trying to force your man and do something, but you get to inspire him instead to want to get close to you, to feel what you need and to deliver, right? Like, look, you can talk until your face turns blue, but if things aren't changing, there is a problem. And it's not about finding a new word to use. It's because your man isn't motivated. He isn't excited. He isn't able to connect with your desire. And when you embody your unique goddess blueprint energy, everything in you becomes about desire. Everything in you becomes about your juicy sensuality. And you're doing it for you because it feels so fucking good to embody your unique goddess blueprint energy instead of feeling like a nag or a boss or a manager or a mom. Ugh, that is like so unsexy and so uninspiring to you, you hate it as much as he hates it. When you get to focus on your desire, when you get to activate your energy, when you get to elevate into the woman, the queen that you want to be, your man gets a chance to meet you in that place. And that's when you get into what I call a co-creative cycle with your man, where he loves the way you feel and he wants more of that. And so do you. You're doing this for you. And so you don't have to use nagging, arguing, to-do lists, reminders, tedious explanations, because all that stuff doesn't work. What works is you activating your energy and activating your turn on and being in that place where your man responds and elevates in all the ways. Am I right? Am I right? In all of the ways. So you get everything that you need, and your man does too, because remember, it fulfills him. It fulfills him to no end to be your hero, to be your king, to be like appreciated by you. He loves to do that stuff. And so do you. And it makes things sexy. It makes things connected. It makes you feel like a real partner. It makes it feel like a power couple where you're really working together. And that's why in my embodied satisfaction method, embodying your unique goddess blueprint energy is one of the most important pillars. The other ones are about being unapologetic about your desires, knowing exactly what you want. And instead of using like bitchy energy or forcing it or needing to be the one to make it happen, you get to be connected to your desire and what you want, and then inspire your man and everyone around you to give it to you. And then, of course, activating your relationship and turning it into a divine partnership where you guys feel like a team, where your needs are met, his needs are met, where you guys are working to build a life together, which is fun, which feels free, which feels abundant, where you are managing your own schedules. Like me and my husband were in our new pool yesterday at 4 o'clock in the afternoon, hanging out with our toddler while my business was running, while I was thinking about fun things for our summer plans. Like, you get to have that kind of relationship where you guys are total freaking partners and you just feel totally embodied in your satisfaction. Okay. So I hope this video was helpful for you. If you know a woman that needs to hear this, tag her, send it to her. And don't forget, I'm gifting you my free Rekindle Your Honeymoon Vibes mini activation program. It's worth $222. So if you're curious, like, okay, how the fuck am I supposed to embody my unique goddess blueprint energy? Girl, get this, get my gift, type vibes in the comments or shoot me a DM that says vibes, and it is going to it'll give you that activation today, like instant results from this program by every woman that does this. Stuff like, my man just started like coming over and like massaging my shoulders. He called me like a beautiful goddess. He bought me this piece of jewelry that I wanted. Like, he's taking me on a surprise date tonight. That's what happens when you embody that energy, when you become the goddess that you truly want to be. Your man wants to do anything to feel your turn on, to feel your pleasure, to feel your satisfaction. And you give him that chance and you get everything and he gets everything, and it feels so fucking good. All right. So if this video is helpful, let me know, drop a comment. Any questions, let me know, or shoot me a DM. I'm going to see you next week for our next Turn On Tuesday training. It is going to be spicy as fuck. You know, I break it down for you. You know, I keep it real for you with all this stuff. I love you guys so much. I want you to feel totally satisfied in every aspect of your life, totally spoiled by your man and the universe. That's what I'm here for. And I can't wait to let you have it. It's so freaking good. All right, guys, I'll talk to you next week. Bye.